Micra. Here we are in the dark. So all of last week, filmed a load of clips, edited them up, and basically, long story short, the clips ended up getting corrupted and deleted, and that was it. I'd lost everything. So yeah. So I'm just going to do sort of like a update, sort of recap of what has been done, because I can't really film it how I did. Did get loads done, just a few little bits. So can you see? No, you can't. Yeah, you can't really see very well, but the wheels I have had for it for like 6 months. Got some semi-slick tyres from new old stock. They're very hard, but I think they'll soften up as you drive. But yeah, got all those mounted. I've only put them on this side just to mock it up and see how it looked, and I'm super happy with it. I think that sits mega. Maybe a little bit of a spacer, but yeah, that's the look I wanted, because they're 14s and with a 175 60/14 semi-slick. They're actually like a rally tread pattern, but I think they look mega, and that's the look I'm going for. Sort of like a Civic Candro sort of spec, but on Micra. Yeah, we're going in the bay. Not a great amount, a few little bits. So obviously I'm going to run an electric water pump, and you don't want a thermostat, as the water pump controls the temp via speed. So I've taken off the thermostat housing, taken the thermostat out, resealed it. Crank pulley. From the previous videos, it fit, but there was like a paper's width of a gap there, and you would have had to drop the engine to put an auxiliary belt on. So what I've done, because I'm not using that outer pulley, I've ran around it with a grinder. It's still on the engine. Cut about 2 ribs off of it, so now there's a nice, about a finger's width of gap, a bit of wiggle room, so you can slip a belt through there. I've also started plugging some of the loom back in. Got the injectors, throttle body, distributor. Just working out which bits I actually need to extend. So need to find a mount for these grounds, and also whereabouts is it? Is that it? Nope. There we go. So down here, see that sensor there? That's one of the coolant sensors. Then there's also this one, which is a coolant sensor, where on the Micra engine, right next to it. Then on the GA, it's actually over here. So I've got to extend the wiring around and then down to there. Also been trying to work out the heater matrix loop. Tried fucking about and cutting out that silicone piper bottle. It's just not going to work. So I need to get a 90 straight off of there and down, then join and then go around. So I'll sort that. I've also put the clutch cable back in, because didn't know if it's going to work with that sort of tight angle coming out, but with it back on, obviously not tensioned up fully, the clutch pedal feels decent and it actually moves all right. So that's that. So for steering, I plan to use this manual rack that I bought, but in the end the universal joint where it connects to the column, couldn't find the right one, so I'm going to be selling that. Micromathia page, I'll put it on there in Marketplace if you guys want it. So I'm using the original power steering rack with the lines looped. So tie rods couldn't find, so this is an M14 end tie rod, and everyone listed for parts places and stuff are M16, and these ones are okay. It's just the track rods, see, they're pretty screwed. So I'm going to keep my inners. I've just bought new outers, so I'm going to put these back on. Like I want to do, just quickly jack it up, get them ready to put on. I've run the nut up and down with an impact to clean up threads, so they're nice and freed off now, both of those, which is nice, and I'll grease them up as well. So there we go, got one in, they're both in, but I've got the boot on this side on, should stay on okay. Yeah, I've ordered the new ends, so they should arrive end of this week. I can bang those on. Let's just get that other side. There we go, that's that one on. A lot easier on this side because there's way more room. It'd be a bit more annoying if the drive shaft was in, but yeah, here you can see what I mean about this. So that's where it comes out at the top for the heater matrix. It's really close to there, so I need a 90 to come off of there, come down and then join with this. So I might have to like reuse that part where it comes off of there and goes up, then do a 90 down and then have a little joiner piece there. So then that will link those two pipes. So you can see like there's like no room there. I've already got a blank on that one, and there's one up. It comes off this pipe that I've got a blank for as well. So yeah, that's where the thermostat is. It's a bit awkward to do because undo the bolts, one from the top, two from the bottom, and then pull it out, then put Durco back on it while it's here. I had to undo the hose clamp and pull it out and then put it back in, but got it done. And there you can see the crank pulley and how much extra room there is. It actually came out okay. It needs painting, but just leave it how it is for now. Just wanted to get a quick video out. Sorry it's not like the usual. Obviously all my clips got deleted. It's a stupid iPhone, but oh well. So yeah, wheels look hella sick. Wheels are kids racing wheels, are imported from Japan, similar to Wed Sports, but they were cheaper and they're still super light, super legit. Bit rare, sort of less common. Shame they're multi-fit, but is what it is. I think 4x104 on 4.3. Yeah, cheers for watching. Sierra update on Friday. I'm going to film that and then sort that, because I've got a few bits to do to it as well, and also sort of one worrying issue with it. So yeah, I'll explain that all on Friday, but going well, just a few little bits to do. But yeah, cheers for watching guys. Catch you on Friday for the Sierra video. Cheers.